and watch me crumble. You will see.
Welcome to 8 Bannerman Beach Lane, and can I just say, this house is a true estate. It's set on half an acre of land, and you can see around me, it's expansive. Beautiful courtyard entry, and this home really is indicative of top-tier coastal design. Some of the finish levels are this clad brick siding. You've got a hardy plank that's oversized up above, and the architect did a phenomenal job sourcing all of these materials, from this peacock paver flooring to all of the pebble stones and just the gorgeous landscape design. I think one of my favorite aspects are these beautiful Sylvester palms that anchor both sides of this big resort pool. And if that wasn't enough, your direct beach access, which has over 7 acres of private beach and lake frontage, is just a few hundred yards away. And when you come in off the beach, the first thing that you can do here in your private courtyard is you can enjoy the outdoor grilling space, the summer kitchen area, and of course this awesome spa, which is elevated up and above the pool. You've got a private lounger deck, so this is completely surrounded by state forestry, so it gives you really just a very secluded feel while still being in the middle of absolutely everything. The other thing that I think they did really well is they left open space for hangout, entertainment. Of course, we've got this beautiful outdoor shower, and then we've got a half bath that leads directly into the house. So whether your guests are coming more formally or you're entertaining, you really have all the space to do so. And ultimately it's set in one of the most private locations on all of 30A. This is such a special property, not only because it's new construction and it sits on half an acre of land, but because Bannerman Beach has only 19 private lots that share almost 7 acres of private beach access. That makes this one of the most private communities amongst the resort towns of 30A. And the other thing that's awesome about it is this finish. Let's dig in. So these ceilings are 12 feet in terms of plate height, and we brought in all of these beautiful reclaimed beams, which were imported from Canada. Some of the features that I really think pop are the open floor plan, the first level living, kitchen, dining, which on 30A, most homes are just pure vertical, and that's really to take advantage of the views. Because of this acreage, we were able to do a U-shaped courtyard plan, and we were really able to add all the features that I think make this so special, like this gas fireplace. This is all Venetian plaster, which is really beautiful and slick. There are electronic window treatments that span the breadth of this room. You also have surround sound in terms of the stereo. There's a pool bath, but I think the scale is what makes this so notable. These are 10-foot sliding doors, 10-foot entry doors, and all of the window and door heights on the first floor pull your eye up and really give you this feeling of openness, which is awesome. Come here, the other thing I love, besides this gas range and just this beautiful set of windows that bring in all of the naturalistic surrounding, is how this house is surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of acres of state park and forestry. That really gives you the sense that you are not just in the middle of everything, but also have this isolated little slice of heaven that becomes a private family escape. The other thing that these guys did a great job of is really creating functional design and storage. So all of this cabinetry in the kitchen is a white oak, and it's finished just absolutely beautifully. And then we did a honed marble countertop that waterfalls over here on the island. Of course, you've got the gas range and all the kitchen appliances, but the storage is a standout. The other thing I love is this Venetian plaster hood, which this thing is slick, it's shiny, but it's also subtle. And I think that that's really important, especially in a beach house. Back here, we've got a full scullery, and you can see you can close this off if you like, which I love. This steel and glass door frame design is very beautiful. Stepping back in the scullery, we've got a full pantry set up, which is nice. You've got an additional sink, dishwasher, so technically there's 3 dishwashers here, which I think is very smart. We've got a beverage cooler, it's already stocked actually. Ice maker here, especially if you want to load up the cooler and head out to the beach. And then coffee bar and tons of storage space. This really is a unique feature that most of the homes here on 30A don't necessarily have. I think when you consider a second home or maybe even a primary beach home, you want something that you can live in full time. And a lot of the houses here were designed more for weekend or weekly living. This property is definitely an estate and it's set up as such. So still on the first level, we've got our primary suite, which really is separated from the rest of the house. It's private, it's easy access. We've got our double car garage directly off of the primary. There's also an elevator tucked around the corner, so you have access to all 3 floors, which this home has a great vertical footprint, but it also has this beautiful wide living area. Coming into this primary suite, we have these beautiful 12-foot ceilings. They're coffered and they have this gorgeous Pecky cypress inlay. The Pecky is locally milled and it's also locally sourced from the Blackwater River. Of course, we got naturalistic surroundings, big king bed. All of this furniture was done by Katie Owens with Bird Dog Design. Katie is phenomenal and she's got really a great taste for coastal design. Of course, you've got the spa-like primary bathroom. And when you step in here, you can sort of see the scale. Full-on glass enclosed wet room with a soaking tub, a beautiful marble floor, complete marble surround all the way to the ceiling. And then of course, dual vanities, which give you tons of space. My favorite part is this walk-in closet. If you step into the primary closet, you've got your own laundry station. So it's complete with a marble clad top, you've got a hanging area, and then you've got all this space for all your beachwear, which is great. So one thing that makes this house really special is it's built like a home. So you've got an oversized 2-car garage. These are 10-foot garage doors that are all hurricane proof and 150 plus mile per hour rated. This garage is oversized in terms of depth. So you've got ample storage on the back wall. The other piece that you get is heated and cooled storage. So if you come down this corridor, we've got a stairwell here on the left-hand side. We have this elevator space, which is ideal. It goes all the way up to the 3rd level. And then you have this lockout storage area that allows you to put all your beach toys and really anything that you need to enjoy this area. We tucked all of the HVAC equipment back here, so it's easy to service. Really having this space is a one of a kind, especially in a home of this magnitude. So here on the 2nd level, this really shows you the breadth and the design of this 6,000 plus square foot home. Not only do we have multiple bedroom suites, but we really have tons of open, beautiful natural lighting that accentuates all the space. What's cool, we're gonna start in the secondary primary, which that may be a tongue twister to most, but there's more than 2 primary bedrooms here. You can see from this space that it is a big, wide open and expansive layout that takes full advantage of courtyard views. You've got these 10-foot glass windows that open up from a livability standpoint, and then tons of space for seating, hanging out, and of course, another spa-like bathroom. They did a great job here too. They used different cabinetry selections, so this is kind of a knotty pine finish on the cabinets. You've got a beautiful marble flooring here, floor-to-ceiling tile completely surrounding this back wall. And we've got beautiful light fixtures, soaking tub, walk-in shower, and of course, views out over that beautiful resort pool in the back. Dual vanities, which is great. We've got a water closet tucked over there. But the other piece that I love about this space is every bedroom has its own big walk-in closet, and it just makes the livability so great. One thing that the designer did a good job of is really finishing out the house with coastal materials. So this is a linen inlay, and these are blackout curtains. So a lot of the new construction homes on 30A, they may not even put in window treatments. This house, we've outfitted every single window with a treatment. So it goes ahead and makes it a home. So when somebody purchases it, they can instantly move in and just start enjoying it on the fly. Right off of this space, we've got our own laundry room. So these beautiful doors sort of conceal this laundry space, but this is the 2nd laundry room in the house. You've got a full sink, a prep area, you've got storage off to the right-hand side, which is ideal to put vacuum cleaners or any type of household goods. So this is a really accessible space, especially because we have multiple suites that make up the 2nd floor. Personally, this is one of my favorite bedrooms in the house. Again, look at these double height ceilings. They're probably 15 feet, so it's a 12-foot plate height plus this beautiful vault. Pecky cypress beam in the middle, big open living area, very comfortable seating. You've already got televisions inputted. And then, I mean, come look at this bathroom. Each of these bedroom suites is not leaving anything to be desired for most people. This has got a full walk-in wet shower, soaking tub, which is fantastic. And of course, we've got dual vanities and just this natural light. One of my favorite aspects of the design here is how we floated these gorgeous mirrors straight in front of the windows. And that gives you all of the natural light that comes in from the forestry area. And it really is just a great feel. So upstairs, we've already looked at 2 bedrooms. In total, we've got 5 full bedroom suites. We're gonna go off to our next one, which, I mean, again, you walk into these spaces, you got dual closets, so 2 different closet areas, big, expansive 15-foot ceilings, again, king bedroom, seating for multiple people. And then this sort of mimics the downstairs primary suite. You've got dual vanities, full marble surround in terms of the wet area, and then another soaking tub. I mean, that's 3 different bedroom suites here on the 3rd floor that house essentially a primary space. And this is meant for multiple families to be able to gather, a multi-generational mom, dad, kids, maybe grandkids, maybe even great-grandkids. Speaking of great-grandkids and kids, let me show you guys the space that these folks designed for their grandkids. You gotta look up at this ceiling. This is a 30-foot plus ceiling area. You've got floor to ceiling windows that essentially span that entire 30-foot space, and it just gives the drama when you come upstairs and the openness of the floor plan, which you can't necessarily tell from the outside. And then we go into one of my favorite rooms. This is the 2nd level living area, strategically placed above the garage. This is a 15-foot plus ceiling. You get all of the privacy from the woodlands around the house. Big screen television. This could double as a movie room, playroom, hangout spot. You've got a built-in wet bar here with a refrigerator and a microwave. Custom built cabinetry, which I love this color. And I think just a great use of this space in general. They did a beautiful job on design. All the window treatments are electronic, so with a touch of a button, you can open and close. And then of course, we had to tuck a little bunk room here in the back, which is the reason that I say it's the grandkids' room. You've got queen bunk beds with twin trundles up above and below. And it's just a great space. I mean, all of this beautiful light, the architecture is phenomenal, and of course we had to have blackout shades. This space is really phenomenal, and I think it accentuates the home. On top of having this bunk room, we also have this beautiful half bath. It's got a trough sink, so really a neat design feature. Did a great job on this finish level, and then we've got a big walk-in shower here as well. And ultimately, just a great space. We're here on the 3rd level at Bannerman Beach, and what's awesome is you get this beautiful glass display, modern chandelier, but ultimately you come up here for one thing, and that is the sunset and the Gulf views. So this is what a modern day sunroom would feel like, and this has glass windows and doors that basically have a 180-degree view out over the beautiful, pristine forestry, as well as this gorgeous Gulf view out over 30A. And what's nice is you have indoor-outdoor living. So in the summertime when it's hot, you can stay indoors, you can watch the game. There's a big screen television right behind us. And then when the weather's incredible, especially like right now, you step out onto this massive oversized porch. This is probably 600 or 700 square feet, and you enjoy these beautiful, breathtaking views and also sunset vistas this incredible lot affords. A couple things to note out here. We've got surround sound. We've got these beautiful metal galvanized gutters. And I mean, these may be small details, but I think that they're really important, especially because the way you want to use and enjoy this house, the builder thought of all those little details. Stepping back in here, we've got a great 4 club chair setup. This neighborhood has a fiber-based Wi-Fi, so the Wi-Fi is excellent. And of course, when you access this space, you've got this elevator right here that allows you to come up instantly, especially if you're coming in off the garage, and it just makes access easy. We've got a built-in wet bar, complete with marble countertop, beverage refrigerator, which is very important, and then we've got a half bath to make sure that everything's easily accessible and convenient.
Easy to start over. Somehow we'll bring you to